Hey there. Wanted to share my thoughts real quickly on the idea of the whole cash back. This past weekend, I was just, sitting around and in between one of my shows or whatnot, this commercial came on. I thought it was actually very funny.
Sorry to interrupt. You love watching what you want everywhere, every day. So why not start earning unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase every day with Quicksilver? Okay, carry on.
So here you have Samuel L. Jackson, Hollywood worldwide actor who has, I guess high celebrity status, once again in the monetary realm, telling people about cash back, and of which, it's been going on for quite a while now. And so people actually obviously believe him because I actually know people who actually talk about cash back and argue as if it's like, they're, really making a big difference in their spending habits or whatnot. But I wanted to share this article briefly that I put together actually a while ago. But just since I saw that commercial, I thought I would at least, put it out there and give you guys a chance to read it as well. And if you think it's informative, it definitely is because I actually got some good statistics in here to share it with those that, may be on the cash back bandwagon as well. But it's called the cash back hoax and how you can't earn by spending. And so, ever since, the whole little 2008, 2009, monetary debacle that we experienced, interest rates have dropped as well as, savings and, checking accounts basically, earning nothing. So now banks are getting to lend, from you or borrow from you and pay you nothing. And so they had to come up with some type of gimmick to make it seem like, it's worthwhile to still be involved with the banking sector. So here comes the whole cash back. So every creditor now, as is, arguing and fighting over who can give the most cash back as if you actually can earn money by spending your own money. And so a couple of things I pointed here is how, the same banks that for the most part caused or is causing rather this whole meltdown in our monetary system with fractional reserve banking and just the typical monetary policies that's in place that are against the public. They're the ones that's behind, all this, mess that we're in. And now they're actually trying to make it appear like they operate in our best interest by giving us cash back for our purchases. And so I actually, when I wrote this originally, went online to the FDIC, Federal Board of Directors, interest rates during that year, and came up with some interesting national rates, for accounts that are less than $100,000. And so savings rates, as it says here, the national average is 0.06 that you're earning annually um, on your savings account, and then interest checkings 0.4. And even if you decided to really, really try to, invest your money and by lending it to the bank with a 60-month CD, you're only getting 0.79. And so for those that are aware, that the monetary policy, as far as what the Fed is shooting for inflation wise, is closer to 2% is what they're shooting for. So you take that 2% and you minus that, what you're getting right here, you're already in the negative as far as what your purchasing power of your paper or your account is actually accruing in the form of, inflation rather. So anyway, I thought this was very funny, man, how people think that cash back is actually something that can be a good thing, because it seems as if most people have forgotten the days of prior to the whole monetary debacle of 2008, and even prior to that, how, when you really put your money in the bank. I remember when I first set up a couple accounts back when I was younger, I was actually looking for who paid the most interest on my account. And I used to actually get my monthly statements and look and see, how much, how many cents or how many dollars I actually earn by lending my money out. Whereas nowadays, the younger generation, they have no clue that the whole point in putting your money in the bank was to keep it there for security purposes, but also to be able to get something in return for you lending your money out. And so once again, just another example of, the monetary illusion that we're living in, this so-called economic recovery and all the things that we're being told. Just another thing as far as this cashback hoax thing is really unfortunate that people, most people look at it as a benefit to be actually get cash back when you spend. And so the idea that you can earn something by spending, to me, doesn't make sense. But obviously, they're doing a good job spending it. It does good that Samuel Jackson can really get up there and tell you get 1.5% back, as if that really makes a dent in your pocket or whatnot. But anyway, just thought I'd share my thoughts. I'll put this video, this blog post below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And it's stuff like this that I believe that can help get people to thinking. Clearly, you can't change anyone's mind. You can't really think for them. But yet, my job, or what I would like to do, is put the information before you. And if you think it's important, share it with others that might be in need of it, because clearly everyone needs to be informed on these matters right now, when there's still time before things really, really gets bad and goes under. So other than that, love to hear your thoughts. Leave me a comment below, or just reach out to me. Until then, later.